Channel 4, let's have it.
Oh my
They
gosh!
haven't got a link.
Literally, is gonna be. He's
It's gonna
literally
be
dropped the line
English tea
again.
with English tea, bro.
Fair
No
play,
one gave
though.
me a link.
He's re-recording.
No one gave me a link,
Trust
man.
me.
He,
Trust me.
yeah.
Out the window, though.
Oh, are you on that braver move now? Shut up!
No.
Come on, bro.
Never.
I can,
Can't disrespect.
bro. I'll see someone dragging your ass out, bro. I think
He's
both
gonna
of
kick you out
them
of the
have
house, bro.
Bro, I think both of them are just
No,
gonna take a limb each, tear your ass apart.
No,
Man.
but you're lucky like that, though. What, you're gonna wake up and have a little thing, yeah?
I don't know if I'm gonna go sleep.
Oh, you're gonna
Wow.
stay up all
What?
night?
Do you not work?
Wow.
Do you not work or something?
I do, but I do. I can do this sometimes. So what I mean is that tomorrow I'll just crash.
Stop.
English tea with English tea, man. Oh, mate.
So what are we doing then? Are we discussing
Right.
teams?
So
Or...
last week we went through just who the squads were and what.
I don't know if
and all
you
of-
can hear me. My connection's bad, actually.
You're actually breaking in and out a bit. But so last week we went through like the squads and what's going on, general setup of the whole series and stuff. And then this week we're going to actually go through the teams which we think should start tomorrow morning. So bright and early on Channel
I
4.
can't wait, you know. I can't wait.
It's gonna be a mazza.
Channel 4.
So what I want to do is everyone sent me their team. So we got Niran. Niran, I want you to explain your team, why you chose who you chose.
Hey,
So
ref.
start with India.
It's a penalty. Sorry.
Right. So obviously, Gill proved against a world-class bowling attack, he's capable of opening the innings for India. We all know about Rohit.
Especially in India.
Pujara will just, oh my days. I think he might send Anderson for an early retirement. Let's hope so.
He'll bore him into retirement.
And Kohli's gonna get that, you know, that, what's it called, that whippage cover drive out to Leachy and Bess. You know when he does that mad, oh my days.
Yeah, when it's like the
Rahane, Rahane, I don't know, man. In India, he seems to play shit in India, but we'll see.
As we saw in the
He's
stats,
vice captain. He's not going to lose his place, so.
He only averages something.
Nah,
like
especially
38.
not after he led the team to victory in Australia. He's not losing his place.
Yeah, Pant is obviously Pant. You know, he might come in, hit about 4, 5, 6s, quick 80, 70, 60. But I reckon he might really.
I think you need to speak with a bit more respect on the man's name.
Yeah.
Nah, you know what? Yeah, against the old ball, bro, he could explode at any moment. Like he could.
And the ball's gonna get old quick as well in India. Well, depending on the surface. If it's as green as it looks behind Tony, then probably not. But if it's normal Indian pitches, the ball's gonna get old quick.
So this pitch has been made like an English pitch. So the curator came out and said, day one, seamers will get a lot of help. Day 2 and 3, like a batting paradise. And then 4 and 5, spinners get into the game.
Yeah. But I don't think the seamers will get much help. They'll get the most help on day one. The most help they're ever going to get, but then it's not going to be much.
The only time I reckon England, the conditions might favour England is the day-night game. That's probably about it.
But sorry, Niran, continue.
So obviously, we got 2 hitters there in the lower middle order. I'm counting on them to really smash some runs towards the end.
Oh, Pandya, yeah.
Yeah. And then obviously, if shit fucks up, we got Ashwin to, you know, steady the ship. And then Kuldeep, I think a wrist spinner is very key in a test bowling attack. He's got the other one as well, the wrong one. I think he might bamboozle a few of their tailenders as well. And then Ishant, I'm not sure about Ishant, but I thought Ishant might be, you know, he might come back with a position because he's come back with
a bit of experience.
Better towards the end of his, well, the other half of his career. He started off appallingly, innit?
Yeah, definitely.
But he's in
so what are the debating points in this team? I guess Punt is a
honest,
debating point.
No, so basically, from everyone's teams, the Indian top 6 is essentially the same. There's only one man,
It was
Pace,
controversial.
Pace Battery Roydell, who
Oh,
went
allow me.
differently. Otherwise, if you have a little glance,
Let's have a
all
look.
of us have gone for the same top 6. So the top 6 is not even a question, to be honest with you.
Have I got the exact same team as Niran?
No, you are the rogue
Oh,
who played Washington along with Stig.
so what did I do then? I played one season.
I've got
But let's let Niran quickly finish it. Like, let's just quick run through, innit? So England team motives.
So yeah, Rory. I've got no hope in Rory, Lawrence, or Pope. I think
No hope in Rory, Lawrence, or Pope.
I think they're just county level at best. But then this is the key. We need to get these 3 wickets very quickly. Rooty, Stokesy, and Butler.
And Ali, I reckon he's gonna be good in India.
You think?
Is.
Yeah, he's always good in India. He bowls well, he bats well.
This is what we were
Would he play?
discussing last week. Because remember, I said I came out with Ali is going to be England's probably best bowler, definitely
Yeah.
say that,
in that. But no one was back in the cause. Lone
Yeah,
soldier
he's-
out here.
Yeah,
Probably.
you're right. The bowling aspect, Ali might be the man, but I don't have no hope in his batting. Archer,
Oh no, not at all.
Archer, I don't think
He's batting well in India.
I don't
Go on,
think
sorry.
Archer's going to do anything with the SG ball. And then Bess and Leach, you know my opinion on them, just county standard. And then Anderson is very key, though. We have to play him very carefully.
Yeah.
He's got a good average in subcontinent, to be fair.
He just doesn't go for any runs. He's very good.
Yeah. And if there's any sort of movement, he'll find it.
Yeah.
All right, Stiggy, you want to run us through your teams?
Yeah. I guess for India, my top 7 even.
Yeah, as
Same
in,
as,
essentially everyone's got that 7 more or less.
Yeah, I think I've gone for Washington.
He can
And
bat.
who did? Yeah, I've got him in there because I think he's probably gonna start because he's a Tamil Nadu boy, isn't it? He's been playing there for some time and he probably knows the conditions better than most.
I like your
And
thinking.
then that's my guess
Two
anyway.
off spinners.
I thought you were going for loyalties, but there's actually a good thought behind it.
So don't you think you've got the two similar bowlers there in terms of Washington and Ashwin? What else have you got in case that doesn't work? That off spin doesn't work. Don't have a left arm.
I don't know.
Oh no, I've gone to spin a short, haven't I?
Yeah.
Alvin, you went with 4 seamers.
Alvin, I think you was playing in Australia still.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
they
about
got the same bowlers.
Because you met my team, bruv. You just stop using your brain, innit?
Stiggy?
No, because
Yeah.
there's a new bowler in it. I think they're gonna start the new bowler, man. Siraj. You have to, innit?
Nah,
Yeah,
bro.
he did-
so
he
you
did
went
play
for.
well.
So what's your reasoning behind playing Siraj?
I think it's the opportunity to bring someone, a young pacer in amongst Bumrah, who's already established, and Sharma, who's got the experience. It's probably the right opportunity for them against a weakish English, not even weakish, against a weak England batting lineup. It's probably a good time to bring a youngster through.
That you make a very good point. Looking at the England squad, that batting lineup is shockingly shallow and lacking of experience and quality.
Well, it's a good middle and bottom order. It's just not a good top order.
Yeah.
They bat long, but they don't bat at the top.
But do you not think that's
Yeah.
part of the problem when teams collapse? Is because that top, like 3-4, aren't doing enough.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. But I think their middle and England's middle and lower order always overperform. I think it's always hard to bowl them out. Whenever you've got them even 6-7 down, their tail always wag.
They do. Jigger's got a point, man. Their tail has historically been very strong, always. They're just like annoying.
Yeah.
But then another interesting point from your England team, Stig. You went for the 3 seamers as well.
Anderson and Bold in the same team.
And Archer.
And Archer. I reckon England are. So I was chatting to Alvin about this yesterday, and so he had a point in that.
What secret discussions
that
outside of the group?
It's not. It's not.
What's this collusion?
What? I can't even chat to Alvin. What's wrong with you?
Can't chat to your brother before the teams are announced.
As in,
where's your spinner? Where's your spinner?
Most people don't even know about battles anyway.
So he's got Bess and Ali.
I don't know what happened there. Yeah, Don Bess is all the way up there.
Oh, Bess. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got with Bess and Ali. So I think England are gonna try to want to make a fast start, and that which is why I think they're gonna go with Broad and Anderson. They're the two mainstay quickies, right? And then Archer is
still the 2 best bowlers, really.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man.
And I think Archer is there. You know, I don't think they can leave him out at the moment. He could provide that kind of X factor with the additional pace. Whether that'll make a difference in India is another story, but I think he needs to be.
I think it will. I think he will make a difference. When it's doing nothing, he'll be able to.
When it does nothing. Yeah, when nothing's happening, he's got pace. What else what can he do?
And he doesn't really use much energy in terms of his run up and stuff, so he can bowl for a while.
Yeah. Let's see.
Right, Jigs. So
top.
Can we just accept, apart from Alvin, for myself and you who are left, that top 6 just explains itself. I don't think there's much discussion which needs to be had, right?
So, no, I had a debate because if I was going with an extra spinner, whether I would try to get Sahar in there, but I don't think I could ever replace Pant because of the form he showed.
Right, and then with yours, you went with Hardik, but you said if he can't bowl, you want Ishant at 10, right?
Oh, he can't bowl.
If he can't bowl, because I'm not sure if he can.
Was he injured or coming back from injury?
He's coming back from injury, so I'm not sure what they're going to declare if he can bowl.
That's why I don't think that's why I didn't include him in there. You know.
So if he can bowl, then I'll have him in there for sure. And then Washington, Ashwin, because I think
2 off spinners. Do they not just do
and I went with Washington just because I think the batting order needed a bit more there. Ashwin, Bumrah and Kuldeep. So I think I've gone with one frontline pace bowler.
Yeah.
So it is a bit of a weird one.
Yeah, if Hardik can't bowl, you're in a bit of trouble there, man.
Yeah, so if Hardik can't bowl, then I'll just swap him straight out for Ishant. And then I have two pace bowlers and then 3 spinners. I don't think they'll go with this team, but I would like to see 3 spinners. Especially, I think Kuldeep will be almost my first choice even.
Is Akshar Patel in the lineup?
Yeah,
because England have struggled against left arm spin before, isn't it? That's their kind of weakness.
This is why
and he can bat. He can bat as well, so he might be a better option than Washington. To be honest, he probably is a better Washington. Yeah, he is a better option than Washington. I think just because Washington's on our mind, because he played in Australia, so he's fresh on our mind. But objectively speaking, he's got a better record in the longer game, and he's probably done more in the shorter game as well.
I wonder if India will give Washington a chance because he's a local boy, and then for the rest of the series, Akshar comes in, see how it goes.
I don't think they'll take 2 of the same spinner.
Yeah, I think you might be right. I think I might have messed up.
It's not messed up.
I did the same thing.
And they're probably looking for a Jadeja replacement, right? Akshar is more of a Jadeja replacement.
Akshar works into it. But at the same time, Washington, he showed his worth in Australia. So maybe they bite the bullet and say, you know what? Sod it. We'll go for it and pay 2 off spinners. You don't know.
Yeah, it would be good to see what you've got in the deal if you went with Kuldeep.
I went Kuldeep.
Leave it. Let's get to it in a bit then. So shall I go through England?
Yeah, so England team, I think the only surprises there, again, you're playing Broad and Anderson both and not just one. which is, I think,
Broad, Anderson and Archer, Leach and Ali. So I went with 2 spinners.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think Root could probably give you a bit as well.
Yeah, he's your third.
Not much,
does
but he
bowl
can give
quite
you.
regularly,
He
yeah,
does,
yeah.
and he always tends to get he always tends to break partnerships. To be fair to him.
Yeah, because everyone's
So, and Broad and Anderson, because I think they've still got a lot in the tank. They're almost performing better as the years go on. To be fair to them.
Yeah.
And I can't. And I think with India, when you're bowling in India, nothing beats experience, and they've got a ridiculous amount of experience, and have they both won in India? I think they've both won in India. Yeah.
They were both there under Cook when they last won in, was it?
Who's that?
12?
So that goes a long way.
Who's calling? Sorry, guys.
All right. Well, we're about to go to Alvin next.
Was
Sorry,
that the
I'm back.
Graham Swan and
Back.
Panas series, isn't it?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
and Monty and Swan.
They murked us, innit?
Yeah,
Christ.
absolutely worked us. But Roy,
Yeah.
What's he got?
So,
Like 4 teams.
my first, no,
So
editing.
going back to my India team.
So
what the honourable
first
gentleman
question
was
I got
saying.
for you,
Yeah.
KL Rahul opening the batting,
Yeah, man. Why not?
and
who,
he's your
who normally
keeper,
opens? Who normally opens the batting?
Wait, and he's
I
keeping.
don't know, but
and he's keeping because there's no Rishabh Pant.
Gil can keep in it.
Huh?
Who? Why don't you let Rahul keep?
Gil can keep.
No, he's not a keeper.
I don't know. who's
Rahul
the
can
keeper.
keep.
I don't know, man. I don't
Rahul
know.
can
Sorry.
keep.
So he's the keeper and opening batsman then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What was the
1, 2.
thinking behind it though? Is my
And
Al
Gil's
I don't
been
know,
dropped
man. I
in.
don't know.
always brings a few surprises, you know. I'm not
Looking
gonna
back at the
hate
team,
Met
yeah,
you.
I'm one spinner short. That's it, really. I'll take out Ishan
okay.
and swapping with Cordy.
Yeah.
Okay, fair play. So you call you Panashrin.
And then just keep it like that.
You
Who's
you
in this
still have
keeper?
3 seamers.
No, but honestly, who's in this keeper? I don't know, honestly.
Pant.
Punt.
Is he not in my team? Oh,
No.
sure.
No.
Oh, well. These things
KL
happen.
Rahul can still keep. So it's not a ridiculous team, but
Should we move on to England, yeah?
it's to be fair, it's probably a better team because KL's a better bowler. I mean, better batsman.
He's probably the safer
Much-
bet, KRL, isn't it?
Yeah. I just think it's not happened. But if I was India long term,
Can
I
you
wouldn't
open
mind.
mine? He can
Yeah,
open
you can
mine,
open
man.
play. But you're probably better off swapping KL and Gil if he's going to keep.
Yeah.
But he does open, right? He opens in 1 days in T20s.
Yeah.
Who, Raul?
Okay. KL, yeah. Does he not?
Yeah.
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 He just dropped him down. Originally, he came in as an opener. He
Hmm.
banged 100 in Australia as an opener when he first entered.
With him, it's temperament as well because he's got the natural skills. I'm almost putting him in the same bracket as Rohit Sharma. They've got that natural skill set. As soon as they sort out their temperament, like Rohit probably has done for a while, needs to do a bit more in tests, then
Hey,
they're
what
going to be
about
banging
Brody
runs all
Vijay?
day. Old school.
And what about
Playing
your
him
England
on his
team?
home pitch.
Isn't it, man?
England team, Alvin?
My English team?
Any,
Two
Man,
spinners.
I've
any
seen enough of the
insights?
I've seen enough from the openers. I mean, they bat long in it. They bat long in it, really. You know? Root, Stokes, Pope, Butler, middle order, they're pretty good. And then Broad Anderson.
Stokes a bit early in there, isn't it?
Would you prefer Wokes or Broad in your team? I prefer Broad, innit? Like Wokes, what's he gonna do out there, man? Like 82 miles per hour, do nothing. But then
When
again,
is
what's
Root?
bowling at? Root's
Doesn't
Root's
Root bat 4 or 3?
that's at
4?
4, yeah. But because of the team,
Put him up.
yeah. That looks pretty good to me,
There's-
actually. Don't know.
Yeah, I don't think there's no.
There's 2 spinners.
Yeah.
I don't think it looks weak. I think it looks I would probably just swap Root and
I think that's quite a balanced team.
Yeah, I'll probably push Pope up at number 3 and then Root at 4, and then it's probably
Root at 4.
not
Okay.
not too bad.
To protect them a little bit more. Yeah.
That's the debate.
It's good because you've got 2 out and out spin bowlers. You've not gone for the all round option.
But no, this raises a question.
Stokes.
Yeah,
So-
It's the all rounder pace bowler. So it's a good lineup.
So Zach Crawley.
Leach can bat, innit? Leach can bat a little bit, innit?
Yeah, I think they all can bat. Archer can bat, Broad can bat, Anderson can hold an end.
Or did they?
Right, so
Yeah,
Zach
we'll see.
Crawley, early hours of the morning, slipped on the
Pulled
marble
out.
floor and done his wrist as he went for training. Because apparently they just have marble floors everywhere in India.
Yeah, because we all had him in our team, didn't we?
Yeah. So that's obviously raised an issue, but what the big issue I think it's raising is, does this mean that Joe Root is probably going to have to go and bat at number 3 now? And
Maybe.
Was he actually going to step up? He's been so selfish with his batting. Like, he's very stubborn.
As in, to an extent, it's proven with stats that he does better at 4 than he does at 3.
Should he? I don't think he should.
No,
Yeah, I think
he wants
if
to
they've
avoid
got-
that new ball. That's why he's at number 4. He doesn't want to be there for that. He wants to get his eye in, and then he wants to be there for the second new ball with his eye in.
Yeah. No, I think he's earned his right to bat where he wants, and if
Captain.
4 is where he wants to bat, then he bats there.
I think he's going to be coming in very early all the time. Watch.
What, 2 wickets down inside?
He's going to be coming in, but he's got the techers. He's been mad form, so he should be able to handle it.
Yeah.
All right, deals. Next team.
Yeah, it's me. So my top 6 is a standard. I went with Pandya because assuming he can bowl, it's handy because generally India, apart from an occasional Australia match, like they have a structure. They like to have 3 seamers and 2 spinners just generally in a team. Like that's their structure. So I was like, I'm going to stick with that. And generally, the 3rd seamer is always a all-rounder or whatever. But obviously, with no Ashwin, like I think you lose.
No Jadeja.
As in, exactly, no Jadeja. You have to replace that batting quality. So Pandya gives that. So you lose Sharma, but at the same time, you're gaining a fresh and hungry Siraj.
How long is Jadeja out for?
He could be back for the the final 2 tests.
Or is it? All right.
Yeah. So, and then I think spinners wise,
He's just a bad man, bro.
it's just
30'd.
2 spinners. I don't think you need more. Right? If 2 of them can't get it done, how would a 3rd get it done? That was my take on it, really. And I think with both the spinners chosen, they've got great variations, which will bamboozle these people on Indian pitches because it's just.
What about if one spinner gets injured, though?
Then it is what it is, isn't it? You just gotta
I'd
throw
like
the
it.
ball to Sharma, tell him, you know what, turn your arm, mate, have a few. But
Yeah.
yeah, because like you can't
I
pick
think-
someone just in case someone gets injured. You can't just.
I think looking back at the teams, I don't know, man. I don't know what I would change for India. I'll probably try to get the left arm off spinner of Akshar in there somehow.
But again, see, my thinking is the same with like the Washington and Ashwin thing, having the same team. I don't think they'd want 2 left arm spinners. Like, if anything, they'd want a leg spinner. If they could get a leg spinner into there, an off spinner, a leg spinner, and a left arm bowler, you cover all your bases, right?
Yeah, I was thinking 3. I definitely want 3 spinners somehow.
I think that will come later in the series. I think early on the pitches are going to be fresh. Because don't forget, playing 2 tests in one place, 2 tests in another, isn't it? And I think
Yeah, that's fair.
when climate gets whatever hotter, it's gonna as the series goes on, the pitches will get more spinner friendly. I think that generally is how it works anywhere you go. Like because this is now Indian cricket summer, right?
Yeah, I'll actually predict that India will lose the first test.
It's going to be tight.
I think they'll lose the first test and win 3-1.
So my prediction was 4-0.
Gautam Gambhir said England won't be able to win the test match.
He said what?
He said that England won't win one.
I think they'll win the first one. I don't know why. I just think they'll win the first one. Yeah.
I don't know, but then in my England team, I went with Ali at 3 because I was like, Joe just can't do it. If England have any chance of winning, Joe has to bat at 4 for me. And
I think Ali struggled at the top of the order though, historically, innit?
But
he opened for Worcester all his life.
He does.
He's not root at 3, innit? That was my reason.
Man, that's county level standards, bro. Relax.
And he offers an extra
International cricket, bro.
Even in this England team right now, you've got 3 spinners and 3 seamers. So you're very much covered bowling wise. So it's just trying to get the depth in your batting. So if they can bat, because technically Leach and Bess are actually classed as all rounders, so they're batting well down to technically.
Well, I can tell you right now how to get Moeen Ali out. Yeah, short bowling. He can't handle it, bruv. It's true, innit? Do you agree?
I don't know. I've seen him hit some.
No.
I think in India he'll be all right. He'll be all right. I think he'll be tough to get out.
It's India. They're not going to be flying at your face. You're going to have a lot more time.
Holmes has got that secret bouncer, bruv. You won't be able to handle that.
No, but because of Indian pitches, it's slower coming off the pitch.
Getting those 10 wickets of England is going to be tough. I think the big hope for India is if they can't play Kuldeep. That's it. I think if they can play Kuldeep, we're going to struggle to get 10 wickets.
I think he's going to be on fire, bruv. He's got a point to prove.
I think so as well.
You know what I mean?
He's going to be the star of the series
and stuff like that. He could.
Then again, they might have done his homework because he's been about for time, innit?
Yeah, but I think you always come back with something else. If you've been away from the game that long, you've developed a ball. You must have developed something else that you've been practicing in the nets.
I hope so, bruv.
So how do you guys think this is going to play out? Who's you win the toss tomorrow? What are you doing?
Batting straight.
Batting first.
Yeah, but it's a no-brainer, man.
Even based on what the curator was saying about the pitch, being
Stadium.
seamer friendly first day, batting paradise 2 and 3, spinner friendly 4 and 5.
Let's check the weather conditions, innit?
If it's boiling hot here, man, bat for 3 days.
Chennai, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, it's baking.
Chennai's hot. It's always hot in Chennai. It's never cold.
Bat for 3 days at least.
Yeah, brother.
Tony, tell us what it's like in Chennai.
With your Chennai Super Kings shirt.
Let him go, bro. Allow him, man.
No, he's been Chennai. He's the only one on this call who's been to Chennai.
Oh, really?
I've been twice, man.
Give me a dosa, bro.
Chennai is sick, you guys need to go.
Yeah, I want to go.
It's mad. But yeah, no, it's baking. It gets so hot over there. It's like uncomfortable, man. I don't think it's going to be any different now. I mean, I don't know what seasons are, but when it gets hot, it gets hot.
Yeah, there's going to be some red players.
What's the security saying at the grounds? How are they going to stop people breaking into the grounds?
Going to be some pink players. Huh?
How are you going to stop people breaking into the grounds tomorrow morning, man? To watch the cricket.
They're allowing. They're allowing
people
from the second test.
Oh,
but
from
Mark,
the second test.
it's India, man. They're there with their riot sticks. Do you want to come? We'll be.
Yeah, of course, man.
But they ain't ramping around out there. You know what I mean? No one's coming to the ground.
Yeah, it's Chennai as well, South. They're not going to mess around.
Yeah, there's no ramping at all.
Brothers are serious, isn't it?
There you go. But yeah, so how do we think this is playing out? If India bat first,
India back first,
big
I
total,
think.
and bowling out twice.
No.
Because
I don't know,
generally,
but
that's what India do at home. They bat first, and they bowl teams out twice.
I can't see this batting lineup putting a huge total on the board.
Oh, mate.
I reckon Virat Kohli's got a point to prove, though, after leaving his team
I
midway.
see. So I said this last week. I'll say it again. Shubman Gill is going to bang runs this series.
His temperament is ridiculous. His temperament is on another level for somebody his age.
In India, him and Rohit opening, yeah? As long as Rohit doesn't nick off Anderson early, well, these men are going to pile the runs before Pujara even gets there and holds an end.
I think the key for India making big runs is Rohit Sharma.
Yeah.
For me, if that guy can just
if he gives
rein in his ego around 50 or 45, he reins in his ego there and takes it all the way to from 50 to about, probably from 40 to about 80 or 75. Don't do anything. Just get in ones. Don't pull, don't hook, don't sky anything. And then from there, he will destroy you.
No, you can't.
Yeah, he's their one batsman capable of making big runs.
They don't pull.
But I'm not saying don't pull. I'm saying don't pull for a period. Like pull when the field's in. Like when you're opening, the field's in. Pull. There's no risk there, right? When you get to about 40, 45, they're going to have men down. They're running out of ideas. They're going to have men down. Don't put your ego away. Yeah, put your ego away. Sit, let it get a little bit more tired. So by the time you're on about 80, 90, then they're tired. They're not getting the bouncer just as high, so they can't set you up, and then get your pull out again.
Yeah.
And he'll destroy an innings if he's in, and he's got past that phase of 89. He's going to destroy.
The only English bowler capable of bowling bouncers, on those pitches, let's be real, is Archer, man. Like the others ain't capable, man.
No,
Broad's bouncer is.
He's got good bouncer.
I don't know. Back in the
ex-enforcer. The ex-enforcer.
Maybe not now. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be. It's not going to be a quick bouncer, but he's accurate with it.
Stokes got a bouncer.
Yeah, Stokes has got a bouncer. Stokes has got a bouncer, and he's got that hustling bouncer, hasn't he?
He bowled people.
Yeah. Oh, a question then. So, how did England win this game? Everyone's assuming here this India win. We have first.
I said it's an India loss.
Apart from you.
How do England win?
Well,
I think Ali.
Got to get the brooms out, bro.
Yeah.
They got to make 400 plus.
Elaborate.
400.
Did you see the way Rooty was playing the sweeps? Oh my days, something different class, he was on fire.
Yeah, his sweep shot's mad.
The sweep shot is an English shot. That is the England team's go-to shot.
And deep, leg side and offside.
I just bowl the top spinner. Keep bowling the top spinner.
On the stumps.
If you're an off spinner.
If he misses, then we can get him out, innit?
Yeah, I'll have a couple of people like one similar to what we had in Australia, and just bowl more of the top spinner than any other side spinner. So let it bounce. So if he goes for the sweep, it's going to kick up a bit.
He's not really one to hit over the top, though.
No, he's not. He's going to try sweep it, but I'm saying if you're bowling the top spinner, it's going to go. It's rather than going diverting sideways, it's more likely going to kick up a bit. Yeah. If they go to the sweep consistently, right? Yeah. So I think that's a good point, though, Niran.
Stokes has all kinds of sweep shots.
I think
Butler as well. If Butler gets in, he'll be dangerous.
Yeah. If he gets if he gets past 30, you could be looking at a long day in the field.
And you got to remember, all these guys, well, especially Butler, Stokes, Root, not so much, Ali. Yeah, all of these guys are Archer, IPL specialists, aren't they?
They're used to it now.
They know the conditions. It's not going to phase them. It's nothing different. They know the environment, the culture.
20 years ago,
it's like a second home almost.
20 years ago, they'd be coming once every 4 years for a tour, as it used to stand. Now, most of these guys are there every year
Yeah.
Every year.
for at least
every
2
year,
months. 2 months.
Well, they're big game players are there every year, isn't it?
Then do you think this is something to India's detriment that they have all these big names coming in, whatever, to play IPL? Yeah, it's great, make a shitload of money. But if all these players start getting like better playing in conditions, does it not make their task that bit harder and they lose that home advantage slightly?
Yeah, I think you do lose the home advantage, but overall,
Not all the
the
test players
balance
come to do this.
balance to what it gives to. Yeah, that's true. So not all the test players comes, but the balance it gives in terms of revenue to BCCI, you still want to kind of let them continue to come, right? Because they attract big crowds.
Yeah.
At the same
But
time,
the BCCI let Channel 4 have the cricket, though.
Oh,
for
mate.
They just feel sorry for the British broadcaster, Channel 4, like. They gave some money away like charity.
but mate, that's
Hey,
great.
I'm so glad it's on Channel 4.
It's actually
Yeah,
great
man.
to see.
Such a positive move, yeah.
Ganguly's been nice.
But have you seen? So technically, Channel 4 have the rights, yeah, but it's not exclusive. So if one of these Sky or BT come in with like a package which appeals to BT,
Oh, I know what you mean.
they can
Yeah,
take it as well. So it'll be shown.
So it'll be on both.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I ain't watching it on Sky. I like this Channel 4 commentary, the way they cover cricket.
If it's Mark Nicholas, I'm there.
Yeah.
I don't
Mark
mind.
Nicholas, Michael
Simon
Vaughan.
Hughes.
Simon Hughes,
Oh,
yeah.
Hughesy.
I reckon they might
man.
have. I reckon they might have Ushadora as well, you know, as a female
But
participant.
I think
She's not actually that bad, you know. She's all right, yeah.
She's Sky. She's contracted to Sky, then, isn't it?
But I think
most of them are football.
no, she's not
No,
because
she was in Channel
she's
9,
on-
I think, Australia.
she's
BBC.
getting
She was on the
okay.
BBC.
commentary.
BBC.
Okay.
No, but I think obviously because of COVID and stuff, the setup is that there's just a set commentary team there, and then like
okay.
the stream
Okay, yeah.
to everyone
Oh,
else.
So all of the channels will have the same commentary team.
Basically, I think that's what it should.
I think you might be right, because when I was watching the India-Australia games, it was just the same commentators. I was getting a bit
Do you not
confused.
remember Sunil
Is that-
Gavaskar was essentially Zoom calling in to commentate?
Yeah.
Like when it hit about 9 o'clock India time in the morning, then he'd hop on.
He needs to relax now, bro. He's been at it for long, bro.
Yeah.
Dravid needs to get in there, man. But Dravid's too busy coaching, right?
Yeah,
He's
man.
doing a good job, man. He's coaching the youngsters.
Alone.
Yeah, bro. He's smashing it.
He's
Dravid
killing
wants to
it. He's
coach
the
the-
unsung hero of India in cricket.
Oh, from day one.
Ganguly, Dravid, and Ravi Shastri. That's a good combination.
I think so.
They do their job perfectly.
Laxman. Is Laxman who comes?
Lax-
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
He's just
No,
Twitter done, bruv. He's just a Twitter man.
And punditry and
Him and Saywag, innit? They're just on the
They're on Twitter.
yeah. Saywag's just a joker as well.
Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah, he's bare jokes, bro. I love the passion, bro.
It's gonna so what? Niran, you're saying if the sweep comes out consistently, India are in trouble.
Yeah, bro, we're in big trouble.
Yeah,
because
it's only one batsman
I
who can
think-
play it, isn't it? Stoke from Butler and Root.
Root, yeah,
Stay
them
by
three
the
play
route.
well.
Yeah.
I think the key for an England win, yeah, is Anderson doing some magic early on.
3 quick wickets,
Yeah.
2 quick wickets.
Yeah, but I don't think that will even make a difference. You need more than 3.
Yo, I think you're definitely right, though. I think he's gonna get Sharma caught in the slips a few times, bruv. Definitely.
And pass him like.
Just
Yeah.
good.
That booming cover drive, innit, away from his
Yeah,
ball.
bruv. He's gonna get.
If it's going to happen, it's going to be in the first 8 overs, though, isn't it? When the ball's doing a little bit.
No, exactly. So he has to strike really early, innit? I
Yeah.
think after 10 overs, if you haven't done the job, it's not going to happen in that way.
First 6 overs, maybe.
My theory is it's harder after 10, between 10 to about 15, 16.
No,
When the
Yeah.
shine has just gone off the ball.
no
yeah,
that's the
probably.
best time. because it's still at that stage where you can't really shine the ball up too tough, so it's not actually doing as much. As possibly
The thing is, with the new ball, it
from
moves
a
too
bowling
much.
perspective.
From a new ball, it moves almost too much, right? So even if you go to play the shot, it's moved so much, you're still not there. With the slightly older shine off the ball, it moves, in my opinion, just enough to get the nick.
It
More
depends on the
controllable.
bowler as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it depends on the
It's a lot
bowler,
more-
depends on the batsman, depends on a lot of things. But
I don't think the SG ball swings a lot though, man.
no, not at all.
they're not
Just
made to.
Dead, bruv. After a while, it goes so dead. It's like, oh,
They're not made. They need
So
to-
what was there predictions on who the man of the series will be, who the bowler of the series, batsman of the series?
we all last week said who we best player, best bowler, best batsman for each team, basically.
Yeah. What did everyone say?
So
So I'm the only one who hasn't said anything.
yeah, you're the last. As in, I've got your
Okay.
messages here.
What did I say? Was it Rohit and Kuldeep?
Let me get it up one sec.
I think so.
I think I said Rohit.
Dick,
Yeah.
are you waking up? Are you waking up tonight? Yeah.
I think I'll probably wake up around 6, maybe 5.
Yeah, same here. 6:30,
So-
6:30.
Yeah. So I said Rohit
Oh,
Sharma
yeah,
and Kuldeep
yeah.
for India.
That first hour is gonna be, oh mate, the energy, the adrenaline will be rushing.
Oh
It'll be
man.
great that first fucking hour, especially if it all pops off
3:30.
one way or the other. Yeah, if Anderson nicks off in that first fucking 10 overs, oh my god, imagine.
By about 4:30, Dills would have gone through 3 cans of Red Bull.
No, not even, not even. It's me and my tea. God,
You stop the Red Bull.
do it the Indian style, man. Get the jai on in it.
So what did everyone say? Best batsman for India?
So
who's-
you said the best
Rohit Sharma.
batsman was Rohit, best bowler Kuldeep, and then you went for Root as the best batsman and Stokes for best bowler.
As bowler.
Mm.
Actually, I kind of back that, you know.
That's not a
Stokes
bad
doesn't-
shout.
Yeah,
That's not a bad
yeah.
shout. I went with Root and Ali as my two. Ali as the bowler, and then I think I went for Shubman Gill and Mohammad Siraj.
Bloody hell! If Shubman Gill gets the most runs for India in this series, his career is set up.
He's done for life.
He's
slot.
got that slot for a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
level of talent that boy though. Oh my days.
Yeah, he's not rushed, is he? He's not rushed at all.
He's got so much time in it.
He just gets
His
inside.
temperament is ridiculous as well.
He just loves getting inside of the ball. He's so good on it. Doing that.
How was he getting out?
Nicked
In
behind.
the slip. In the slips, in it, do.
Yeah.
Nicked, yeah. He edged
Because he keeps
spinner.
getting inside of the ball so much, it's bound. That's always going to be his problem.
Yeah, you don't want to change it though. Let it go.
Oh no, you leave it be, man. Like that's his thing. Is his thing in it. He's got to learn and figure out a way, which doesn't affect him too much in it, where you're going to avoid that. But for now, just let the bounce.
Yeah.
Is that what 2021? Something like that.
What are you trying to say? He likes to he likes to open up the offside, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He always
yeah.
shimmies across.
Yeah, he's got
giving
that.
himself
Yeah.
room.
Defense is
Yeah,
on point as well, though.
He's a good opener. Them two, they could become the best opening partnership in the world if they continue in terms of potential and ability to go through the gears.
Mate, the one I'd look forward to, if they can both sort themselves out, would be Gill and Prithvi Shaw for the next 10 years. Open
Yeah.
everything. Every format of cricket, just battering around. Because they're just both that good if they're more consistent.
Yeah, I think with Shaw, I think there's a slight fault in his technique. He might be better off coming in where Hanuman Vihari was. A bit harsher on Hanuman Vihari, but because he's done nothing wrong. But for the future, that might be his slot coming in there, and then when there's a need going up the order.
Vihari's mate is being moulded for that Pujara role. That's where he'll be sitting. Vihari will be sitting 3. Because Pujara's got a few more years left.
Yeah, Pujara's got a few more years. There's some players that you need to get into that team somehow. There's KL Rahul somehow he needs to find his way into that team as well.
Mate, I
And
want to
you've
see
got,
Shreyas Iyer in there.
Shreyas Iyer,
I like him. I think he's talented.
He's got that ridiculous 6 in it.
For
He's
me,
got such mad hand-eye. Like some of the 6s he hits, of length, it's just mad. He just creams it.
but he'll have his opportunity because he's India's number 4 now, right? In ODI.
Yeah.
So he'll have his opportunity to establish himself for sure. But he's definitely one that should find his way into these teams.
We just got too many batsmen we can pick, innit? It's madness.
It's been a while.
Blessed with talent, man.
Yeah, but you have to be in it, bruv. You're the richest board. You got the IPL. You have to be on point, bruv.
Yeah.
Covered everything for today, generally, anyway. So I'm going to shut off the recording. But that was a good, solid session.